Hello, it's YouTube. High for Life Gaming here with player
Rhobby Riley.
What you played today?
Crusadia Guardragon.
All right, show us what you got.
For every single Crusadia Guardragon deck you play 3 of everything of these. All of them. You have to play all of them. You open 2 of them, you have the full combo. For extenders, I played the 3-in-1. Opening this is bad, so you never want to open. Your plays is different than the Thunder Dragon player. You have lights in the graveyard, not dark, so 3-in-1. Red MD in this. I'll actually let people play in 3 of this. I like 1, mainly because the whole pay light points thing, and I'm not playing the guy that sends you to the graveyard, the extract monster.
Yeah, so you can also tutor out with like LP plus and like stuff, right?
Yeah, right. You can also bring up LP too if you draw the red MD. For hand traps, I played just 2 Ash. I actually played 3 Kaijus in the main. I thought I was going to be playing a lot of Solid Market players, and I did. I played 6 out of my 9 rounds. And most of my games, when they won the dice roll, I went main phase 1, and I said open game state. They said sure. I Kaiju them, and then I eco-maxed them for game. It was that simple.
So are you trying to go first or second?
I want to go first. Okay. But a lot of times you just lose the dice roll, so which I did a lot. Next is 3 Cat, and then this bad card. Again, if I'm trying to go for Ecomax, I don't have the whole Ecomax combo. If you go into the first set of the Guardragon play and you draw into this, spraying out this off of the Saryuja makes Ecomax by itself. And then if you drew into your max and stuff, the cards you were missing why you went into the whole combo in the first place, it causes the Ecomax for a game type deal. This double damage is broken. And then one of this, you don't want to open multiples. If you do, it's terrible. Next are traps. The only traps I played was 2 impermanents. This is for losing the dice roll. It's over the ashes. So 3 Kaijus, 2 ashes, and 2 of this. And then this is also like a pseudo crystal ring in a sense. It doesn't destroy it, but if I go first, I can still set this and still have another negate. Plus, lastly, I've had the field spell, which is next. This, as well as Called by the Grave, was great to give the Kaiju more counters during my opponent's turn. This is also like broken. I decided not to play 3 because drawing multiples is bad, and then I decided not to play Terraforming because of Droll. I also cut Rhoda because of the same thing. Next is this. I would change this. I love playing this as any monster. A lot of times I brought my red MD off this. I am going to change one though because everybody's now finding out to Ash Blossom Spatha, not LP, and that sucks. So if I end up having the instead of this, having the other card, the Gold Legacy Guardragon card, I can always just move the LP off of that card, so it's better. Next is 3 Called by the Grave. It's a combo deck. You need this card.
So you played none of the Guardragon spell then?
No, and like I said, I would play 1 of it. Definitely useful 1. Okay. For extra deck, 2 of this and 2 of this. People don't play 2 of this. They play 1. But the reason I decided to play 2, it could have been any other Link monster that pointed down. Once you go into your first play and they get stopped, let's say you get hand trapped, and next turn they don't OTK you or you're not dead. So next turn you end up having your second Malgius, which you obviously need. And then when you push down a monster's link point and search, whether you get the search off or not, you can't even go anywhere after that because you're stuck on like something like this. And without another link 2 that points down, you can't do anything. So you can't even make Ecomax. So I played 2 of this. Again, it could be any link monster that points down, just to go into the second one and able to go for the Ecomax play. Next is the Ecomax. I won more than half my games with this card. It's broken. Next is the Guardragon package. Simple, you play 1 of each. Brings out Red MD, brings back Red MD, brings out either Boral Sword if you're going second, or the Crystal Wing. Next is the Boral Sword and 2 of this. There's so many times I can go into 3 of this, but I decided just not to because it's just win more essentially at that point. If you don't get your plays after seeing 2, like you're not going anywhere anyway. You've already filtered through so many cards. Next is these are the Synchros I played. I found out a while back now, playing this, a lot of people don't play this because again it's not that great. It's good against Striker and stuff like that, but not against like Thunder Dragon, stuff like that, or even like Salamangreat at some point. But like using this, playing this card is good against some decks. Plus 2, Ouroborea in this, which is the tuner we have, makes the Savage Dragon. And then also because you play this card, you play that bad like the LP card, or in my case I play the Veraphon. The Veraphon with the Crusadia or the World Legacy World Crown also makes Brawl with Savage Dragon. So 2 reasons why you should play Nappies. And then this got brought off of Argapane, and this is the best. This is way better than Fefe Dawn Dragster.
That card is broken.
Yeah, it's really good. I've had Borreload stack into this. You just bounce the Borreload because they don't read the card. It's just people just don't read cards. For the side deck, 3 of this. This is trash. The idea is a win more card against, essentially against Salamangreat, Sky Striker, whatever you're playing against. So the Sky Striker will just negate this. This is just terrible. Like I would cut it. I bricked it so many times, or I didn't summon it because I had the option of summoning this or the Gamma Seal. You summon the Gamma Seal. To this, I only sided against Salamangreat going first, me going first, to stop Fusion of Fire. Someone's mad. This is sided against alternate players and stuff. I only played one. This got summoned once today. It didn't really come up. This was trash. I put it in at the last second. These two were 2 Twisters. I sided those out because I didn't want to hit any sights today. 2 Mind Controls. I played 3 of this. It was really good. I would play 3 is what I'm saying. 2 Mistake. This is against Striker. They auto-lose this unless they can go into a Phoenix or something or have a Twin Twister. And +2, I also sided against Salamangreat players going first because I don't have much to side against them going first besides the Crows. And this stops, if they don't open their combo, they can't, I'm sorry. When I played this, they had the Lady Debug, I guess, because they didn't chain their circles of this, or they must not have had them, so. And then finally, the Red Reboot. This was clutch throughout the whole day. If against Salamangreat players, if I didn't have the Kaiju or the Mind Control to hit their Wolf to make them bait out the counter trap, either this or this came in clutch. The Pringle Drops and this. One against most of my Salamangreat players.
So what was your losses?
2 Salamangreat players. One has nothing to do with the Salamangreat deck itself. It was the Scythe. I got Scythe without Ash. And the last one, my hand was two Crusadia monsters, this, and just some bad cards. I don't even remember what they are now, and I couldn't do anything. I just worked. It was bad.
All right. Would you like to do any shoutouts?
Not really. And shout out to, I guess, Kevin Sullivan. He also played this deck today. Played a different build, he also, because he played the separate build, he played the Phantasmes and the Drolls and the Veilers instead of the Impermanents. I found out this is much better than that. I feel that. I also want to say I got Phantasmed so many times after summoning Spatha in my LP, and everything's still resolved. Guys would draw 3 cards all the time and not see their Veilers, so it was great.
All right. Thank you.
Yep.